Hello, this is Jenny McKenna with McKenna Property Management. Today is September 4th, the day after Labor Day, and we are standing in front of 3625 Pelican Brief. Now, this is going to be a fun one to walk because there is not a lot that needs to be done on this property, at least from the cosmetic standpoint. So remember, you are going to receive an inspection report. That inspection report is different than what I am doing right now. What I am doing is specifically about cosmetic to what the tenant is going to be looking for before they move into the property. So just make sure that you realize two separate things: inspection report and then Jenny's video. All right, so the first thing is the landscaping looks really good. There is one bush right over here that, sorry, it's just dead. It needs to get removed. And then John is going to go ahead and paint those shutters at no cost, which is a huge thing. Thank you, John. That is because in the next year or 2 years, we're going to get cited from the HOA. And so it's better that we just get it done now if everybody's going to be over here. We have a cute All right, so we'll come walking through here. So as we had said, landscaping all looks good. One thing I need to realize is this third car garage does not have any kind of access to it, so there's no garage door exterior. So what we did is we're going to have John do two remotes. He's going to do a remote that I'm going to hand to the tenant, and then he's going to do a remote that he's going to give to me for my master. The reason I'm going to keep it as a master is because if, let's hope it never happens, I have to evict this tenant, I want to make sure I get access to this garage to find out if things are in here that I need to get rid of or what the situation is without having to pay somebody to come over and pop this lock. So I will be getting two garage remotes just specifically for this garage. But everything seems to be working good with that. This is our courtyard. Love this courtyard. I have another property that is on the market for rent. This doesn't have a courtyard, so I think this fireplace courtyard is going to attract a neat kind of tenant. So I'm excited about being able to have this go on the market with the courtyard. We do need a doorbell. I don't know what the heck happened and where it all went, but we are going to need a doorbell for that. We are going to do a janitorial and a detailed carpet cleaning. On the janitorial, I am making sure that they come out here and sweep this courtyard. It won't stay leave free. This is what happens when the winds come, but at least we can start it off in the beginning with that. The house itself is really, I mean, it almost is rent ready. The only thing that we want to do is we want to do a full paint. Now you might be saying, why do I have to do a full paint when all the walls look pretty good? Because this is flat builder paint. This is never going to make it through the first tenant. Tenants are going to mess up these walls. You're not going to get a good quality tenant when they know that this is flat builder paint. So what I'd like to do is go through here and do what we call a two-tone or executive style paint. That means all the baseboards will become a nice Swiss coffee white. We will have, it says Swiss coffee, but really it's truly white. I don't know why it calls it Swiss coffee. But it will be white baseboards, it will be white along all the door frames, and all of the doors will be a nice crisp white. So imagine just a nice beige color on the walls, everything else, ceiling, door frames and doors, baseboards, all being white. It's going to make this house pop. It's going to let all of these little upgrades that the previous seller has paid for from the builder make them look more expensive. So between this railing here, the kitchen cabinets, the kitchen countertop, all of that's going to look better when we get that full paint in. We will be able to use this carpet. I believe this is a builder carpet, so this is what they got when they got the house. We will clean them all up. Walking through the property again, the only other thing that we really need to discuss is these blinds haven't been cut quite right. Some of them have a lot of excess blind on the bottom, which makes it extremely heavy and actually looks quite tacky. So John's going to go through, and any blind that needs those additional slats removed, he's going to do it. He's also going to make sure that they fold up and hold up correctly. But from just looking at them, they look like they're all in really good shape. There is one other thing that we have here, which is this door. This door has taken a big beating, so we want to get this door freshly painted so that it looks really nice. Backyard is just rock. It will be fine for right now. So in this quality of a house, as time goes on, yes, you are going to want to add things to this backyard. Maybe a covered patio. Maybe the corner over there needs some kind of shrubbery. But for right now, we are going to utilize everybody else's shrubbery in their backyard, which creates our shade. And then we are just going to leave it as is for the time being. And we will adjust the price accordingly to make sure that the tenant isn't going to move in and ask us to enhance the backyard. So other than that, but I do like that we have this extended stamped concrete patio, so that's good. John, we do need to make sure that we paint this as well as the door so that that looks nice. This might be the only blind that we saw that might kind of need a little additional help. So if we can't get this particular, let's see, you had said you had a hard time with this. Oh, no, it's okay, it latched. This right here might need a little bit of help. So any blind that needs help, John will make sure that he gets that taken care of. Great countertops, phenomenal cabinets, nothing we need to worry about in here. Nothing that we're worrying about in here, because remember, all this touch-up painting that we're seeing will get taken care of once the full paint is done. This carpet must be newer. This carpet does not match the color of the rest of the house. Perfectly fine. Do not have a problem with that whatsoever. Just making a note of it that I think that they actually installed this as new carpet, and this is not the builder install. Bathroom in there looked great. It's got the shower rod. Everything looks good. So we don't have anything we need to worry about in there. John will go through and make sure that all these recessed lights do work. We call that a once-over. So when the tenant moves in, they'll have all the lights and the light bulbs will work. This is just a nice deep storage. Not that we need to worry about that. The alarm is already being cut, so that's nice. Again, carpet cleaning to kind of bring back the life of these stairs. The wear pattern in this carpet is just that. It's not going to get better. So you are going to have some wear patterns. Right here is a good example. It's just flat. We're not going to be able to bring it back to life too much. We will be able to get it cleaned. I think it's going to be fine for a couple set of tenants. And then after that, we may have to look at replacing the carpet. Awesome bonus room or secondary family room upstairs. Very spacious. Can pretty much utilize it for a pool table room, couches, flat screen TV, game room. And here's a good sized bedroom. Again, painting is all that we need. Painting and carpet cleaning. In through here, we do want to get a washer dryer. A little birdie told me that our buyer wants a washer dryer they purchase, which is great because it'll give them a little better warranty. That's perfect, but we do want to make sure it gets installed correctly. We have a little coat closet in here. This is the secondary bathroom. Oh, I just noticed this, John. We do need to do a little bit of caulking. Yes. As time has gone on, that has cracked a little bit, so we'll make sure that gets done. This bathroom in here looks great. It's got the shower rod as well. Rent ready. 2 additional bedrooms. They're identical almost, and they are great. We'll walk on over here to our master. Again, just painting. We have evidence right here of a window blind that may need some help. You can see that they tied it up, probably because it's so heavy. They should have removed some of these extra slats. So John's going to get this untied, pull it down, see what kind of slats he needs to remove. If this is actually broken, he will replace it with like for like. So this is a little TV viewing area, or it can be your office nook that is there off of your master. Master has a balcony, which is really cool. We call that a Romeo and Juliet balcony.
Oh, okay.
Then somebody can stand out there and go, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? This in here is a jacuzzi tub. We are going to assume it's working. However, we will rent this as is. If it is easy to fix, then we will certainly fix the jacuzzi tub. If it becomes a motor that is no longer being manufactured, or we've got some issues with the lines on the jacuzzi, we may not fix the jacuzzi. So I guess what I'm trying to say is when we draw up a lease, the lease is going to say bathtub. It is not going to say jacuzzi bathtub. So hopefully this won't cause us any problems, but if it does, this might be something in the future that we just allow it to just stay a bathtub. We have mirror closet doors for both sides, double sinks, which is awesome, a little library slash toilet area. Really nothing other than painting that needs to happen in here. So this is a great house. Now, one of the things I will tell you, it is a larger house. School has started here in Las Vegas. We actually started earlier than normal. We have a property that is this exact model that is maybe like 3 or 4 streets down. It is also highly upgraded. We are on the market right now at $22.50. It is not rolled over yet at $22.50. So when the time comes and this closes escrow, we will have a better idea of what this neighborhood is bearing in this time frame. Before school started, I would have said we had no problem getting $22.50 because people were coming in, settling their families, they wanted to get their school started. Aliante is a great school district. However, that's already gone. So we have to wait a little bit, see what comes into that, whole mix. I think what we need to budget on this home is like a $21.50. If I can get the other one rented at $22.50, then we could try $2,200 on this house. But as I'm looking at it, knowing what the market is coming into, I would like you to budget $21.50 just to be on the safe side. Other than that, it really is an amazing house. It will be a great rental. We just need to find the right family for it.